doing? How's everybody doing, man? Good afternoon. Actually, this is yeah, good afternoon. Made it home yesterday. I made it home yesterday about like 7 o'clock. And man, soon as like literally, as soon as I got off the freeway, literally had to go take my sons to football practice. So did that, and now I am back in the building here with you guys to bring you guys some content, man. But yo, man, it is your boy West Coast. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? The name of this show is West Coast. Can we fix this? Can we fix this? Can we fix this? That's the name of this one, brother. West Coast, can we fix it? So, yo, man, it is your brethren, old West Coast to mean, man. Make sure if you have not already, make sure you guys go in and hit that share button. What up, Curtis? I haven't forgot about you. I get orders coming in. Hopefully they shipped already, so I should have orders in this by the end of this week. You know what I'm saying? If you're still missing a jersey, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give all the orders out, and then if you still are missing a jersey, I'm gonna let you know what I have, and then you'll just be able to pick from what I have up in there. You know what I'm saying? And then we just get everybody taken care of and solid. You feel me? That's the number one thing I'm trying to do today is get all that taken care of. You right, right, right. So yo, man, what's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. I appreciate you guys, man, for tuning in. We are here live in the building, man, and I'm back in Southern California from my trip from San Francisco. Was it a good trip for me? Yeah, it was a good trip for me, man. It was a good trip for me. I will admit. Got to connect with a lot of fans. Got to connect. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got to take your wins where they are, man. And that's probably about it as good as it's gonna get for me for San Francisco. I don't know if I'm going back there, bruh. Cowboys, man, like, man, this is my third. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm not under. Well, I am 2-3 in Levi Stadium. No, 2-3 because I've seen the Cowboys beat the 49ers there twice, and we've now lost there 3 times. No, 2-2. I'm 2-2 because they lost in that was in Dallas. That was Dallas. Okay, so yeah, that's my little thing. I'm 2-2 in that stadium right now. So, but hey, man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy West Coast. Hope everybody's good, man. Name of the show is West Coast. Can we fix this? And we gonna talk about it, man. We also gonna talk about why Dak Prescott is refusing to throw the ball to his number one receiver in CD Lamb. CD Lamb definitely not getting the targets that he's deserving of a number one wide receiver. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff, man. I need to get this call in line because I need to figure out how to get it on using Restream. I think I just got to use OBS. But once I get that popping, then I got to get this call in line up because I got to start hearing you guys have a conversation about what you guys think. But I do got the ghetto call in line, so I might be able to get that up today. I got the ghetto call in line today, so I might be able to, if I can, as long as we can hear it, I might put that line up today too. And may talk about it. I'm gonna be on here for about an hour and 20 minutes. As long as we got good interaction, I'm gonna be on here for a little bit and get this thing popping for y'all, man. But yo, what's up, man? If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. I got some things I'll give away today, man. What's up, Chad? We're gonna talk about Dak. We're gonna talk about CD. We're gonna talk about Mike McCarthy, man. We're gonna talk about everything, man. We're gonna talk about the highs and the lows. Let's get it. If you have not already, make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. And then make sure you guys hit that Cash App button. You feel me? Hit that Cash App. So you guys already know. Let's do it, man. Let me go through this name. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to say what's up to everybody that's saying what's up to me. As long as you say what's up to West Coast, man, I'm going to say what's up to you back. Get this thing started. Let's go. Let's go. What's up with you, John Rod? I see you, my boy. I see you, my guy. Appreciate you for tapping in. Who else we got up in here? We got Curtis Palmer. What's up, Curtis Palmer? Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for tapping in. We got some people over on YouTube. Got some people on YouTube. What's up, John? I said him twice. Laura Adams. What's up, Laura? Appreciate you for tapping in. I'm about to be live on Instagram in about 2 seconds. I'm just gonna get all these hospitalities out the way. They got short intention stands over there on Instagram, so I got to do all this stuff first. I get in, and then when I get to the content, then I'll pull them in the show. They got short. They memory. They attention span is short on Instagram. All right, so there we go. Who else we got? We got who else we got? We got 434 Cowboy. What's up with you, John Rod? What's up with you, my boy? On YouTube and Facebook, I think. Oh no, you on YouTube. What's up, Wally Smalls? What's up with you, No Cap Podcast? Appreciate you, my guy. Let's go. Let's see what we got on Facebook. Let's see what we got on Facebook. Hey, I need everybody. Listen to me, man. The number one thing I need for Facebook, honestly, though, man, is we got to get back on our shares, man. Like, we got to really, really get back on our sharing of the content. You know what I'm saying? We got people that love the content, rock the content, be saying they rocking with West Coast. And then as soon as I be actually out hit shares, I get 2-3 shares from everybody, man. We got to get back on that, man. Got to get back on hitting that share button and sharing the content so that we can put it out there amongst the world and amongst all the haters. You feel me? The haters. We got to get the haters. You know what I'm saying? All right. So if you have not already, make sure you guys hit that share button and then make sure you guys hit that star button. All right. So let's go through here. Melvin, what's up with you, my boy? Melvin Reborn. I think he found Jesus. What's up with your Mike Turner? What's up with your Bruce? What's up with your Michelle from 956 South Texas? What's up with you? Marcel Perry, Mark Rhodes. What's up with you, my boy? Richard Rios. What's up with you? Michael King. What's up with you? Josh Craggle. What's up with you? Michelle Joe Garza, what's up with you? Russell Dyer, Laura Adams, what's up with you? Maurice Battle, what's up with you? Chad Kerman, what's up with you? Curtis, I see you, sir. Mitchell, what's up with you? Mitchell, Rodney Gay, Victor, Ace, Thurman, what's up with you? Appreciate you for tapping in. Who else we got over here? YouTube, on YouTube, appreciate you. Hey man, don't forget the super chat is on. Super chat is on. Let me make sure it is on. Make sure that you super chats is on. Ace, what's up with you, Ace? Hit that star button, hit that share button for me, Ace. Appreciate you, my boy. Who else we got up here? What's up, my guy? Yeah, so it is on. Hey, what's your team, man? What's your don't have one? Hey, what are those? Who are those for? Anyone, Tyson? Nope, not me. Drop them right. You leave them right there. Neither one of them is me. You too. All right, so yo, man, the delivery man came. He said he ain't no nobody's fan. So hopefully he ain't no 49ers fan. He probably a 49ers. Yeah, damn. God damn. You know what I'm saying? But yo, what's up, little baby 38? That's who I was waiting for. I appreciate you. Elmer Dobbins, what's up with you, Auntie Mary? What's up with you, Auntie Mary? Appreciate you. As always. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on. We're gonna turn on Instagram in about 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got it. Let's go ahead and turn them on. Did we get through all the pleasantries? Let's talk about Dak. We can talk about Dak. We can talk about Dak. I ain't tripping. Jerry said Dak is the guy. What's up with you, OCS Taurus? What's up with you, Gary Lazar? What's up with you, my boy? What's up with you, Auntie Mary, Marcel, Gary, OCS Tyler? Hey, listen to me. I'm gonna turn on the ghetto call line, but I'm gonna turn it on after I do some content. And then I want you guys, for all y'all folks that want to get rid of Dak, I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to call me, and I want you guys to give me a plan on how to get rid of him and how to get a better quarterback. All right. I don't want to hear you complaining. That's what your woman's for. That's what your mama's for. You want to go complain? Go call your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Go call your mama. You know what I'm saying? Go call your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Go call your baby daddy. Go call your daddy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to complain, go do that. We complained all yesterday. Monday is National Complain Day. You have complained. We have heard your the National Complaint Department has heard your complaints. We are here to listen to your complaints. We heard them. We understand you hate him. He sucks. Now we are in the resolution portion of this business where now we need to come up with resolutions. So if all you want to do is complain, I do not care. I do not care, nor do I wish to hear that. But if you have some legitimate things that you want to put towards this, then guess what? I'm all for it. And let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. You feel me? Let's talk about that. But if you do not have anything else, you feel me? Keep it to yourself. The reason being is because we are in the middle of the season, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. We are in the middle of this season, right? And there's no way in hell that I am about to allow Cowboy Nation to talk to me into throwing my whole season away after week 5. Y'all got me all the way messed up, bro. And I love y'all. I love y'all to death. I love y'all to the death of me. You know what I'm saying? But let me see if this play real quick. I want to try to I gotta hear this. Hold on. Is the site muted? Okay, I was gonna try to hit y'all with that. I was gonna try to hit y'all with that Franklin Saint. You feel me? I was gonna hit y'all with that Franklin Saint real quick, but it didn't go through. Y'all lucky. I was about to get you. I was about to hit y'all with that Franklin Saint. All right, let's get Facebook on here. I mean, let's get TikTok. TikTok's in the building. All right, let's get Instagram. Instagram gonna be. I was gonna hit y'all in with that Snowfall one time. You know what I mean? Remember on Snowfall when he told him, you know what I'm saying? Who I built this shit. Me, brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? And you is not about to just get rid of this because you don't like the way Dak walk. You feel me? So yeah, teach him how to squabble. You feel me? If you ain't watched Snowfall, bro, you is tripping, bro. Your life. All I'm gonna say, you have a better life than mine. If you ain't watched Snowfall, what is going on with your life? You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, let's go ahead and get into this, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. I had a little thing I was gonna show y'all, but the volume didn't want to show, so whatever. But yo, we up on TikTok, we up on Instagram too. So let's go, man. If you got legitimate comments about replacing Dak Prescott, trading Dak Prescott, getting rid of Dak Prescott, here is your opportunity to voice those opportunities, right? You're going to be able to say it. If you want to call in, I'm going to put the call-in line up here in a little bit. But let me just get to the theatrics of this real quick. Let me get to the theatrics. What's going on right now? Currently, for all the people that want to get rid of their quarterback after week 5, let me tell y'all this right now. Dak Prescott has what's called a no-trade clause. So that means the Dallas Cowboys cannot call up no team and be like, hey, man, we want to trade Dak Prescott. We want to trade him. You know what I'm saying? We want to get rid of this some bitch. We want to get him up out of here. You know what I mean? We getting his ass up out of here. And we want to get this some bitch up out of here, you know? So what you want for Dak? Okay, now I'm going to tell you all the theoretics behind that. Dak has what's called a no-trade policy. That means he cannot be traded off this team unless he agrees to it himself, right? Now, he also have what's called a franchise tag. So franchise tag don't really matter, right? Because that's not till next year anyway. So the first question I want to know right now is this, and I need yeses and nos before we can even get into this. I want to know, are you prepared? Are you prepared to tank the rest of the season? Are you okay with that? Like, I want to know. People saying I sound like Jerry Jones. I'm not tripping. As you get older, you sound wiser. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, a lot of you guys want to make an emotional decision right now. You want to make an emotional decision right now. So I want to know right now, are you prepared? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If you, by starting Cooper Rush, you are definitely downgrading your offense. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. There is nobody on this live feed that honestly believes that Cooper Rush is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. That's just factual. Now, if you want to talk about getting rid of Dak next year, hey, that's a realistic conversation you can have. I'm not tripping off that. But I want to know on October 10th, with the Chargers coming up next week, what are your options on getting a better quarterback? And I want to know, I want somebody who honestly believes that Cooper Rush is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott to call in and make your case. I'm putting my number up. 909-301-7804. I'll put my number up. This number is only for people that feel that Cooper Rush will give us a better opportunity. Isaac, if you believe that, here goes my number. Call in, and I want you to explain that. 909-301-7804. There you go. The ghetto call line is up. I am only taking calls from people that believe that Cooper Rush is a better quarterback because I need someone to explain that to me. I am not going to be combative. I am not going to be an angry black man. If you think Trey Lance can do it, I am not going to be an angry black man. I am going to allow you to vent your frustrations. And I'm going to allow you to convince West Coast. Today is convince West Coast. So go ahead. My phone number is up there. Here's this dude right here. He says, you fake. He says, you fake Cowboys media guys kill me. Man, I had over 11.7 million live views last month, bro. I'm far from fake. Listen, look at this. I'm all the way real. I went to 9 Cowboy games last year, including 2 playoff games. Maybe you fake, but I'm 100% real. Like 100% real. I paid taxes on this last year. Don't pay taxes on this year. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Listen to me. All the real guys is getting fired from their jobs anyway. Why would I want to go watch for ESPN? They can't. ESPN just laid off 150 people. Why would somebody go get a job at the Titanic? ESPN is going to be like, listen to me. ESPN is literally Blockbuster Video. Like, it is an old way of doing business that is slowly going away, bruh. And guess who I am? I'm Redbox. That's what I am. I'm on demand movies. So yeah, go keep on telling everybody you about to open up a Blockbuster. I'm about to go get a job down there at Blockbuster. Try to be a manager. Work my way up. All right, so real quick, man. Real quick, listen to me. I need somebody that wants to get rid of Dak, bro, to call me. Let me put my phone number up here. I clicked on the wrong damn thing. 301-7804. And I'm not gonna listen to me. I am not going to argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna let you say your piece. There we go. They're gonna call in line. Hey man, make sure I hit that Cash App too, man. We got over 500 people watching right now, man. Make sure I hit that Cash App on my mama. Hey, YouTube, y'all the only ones tripping. Coming, I mean, we got 50 people on YouTube. I love y'all, though. Y'all know y'all love y'all. But, listen there. There go the call-in line right there, man. This is a serious-ass adult conversation. We have an adult conversations about the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We have an adult conversations about the Dallas Cowboys. If you want to get rid of Dak Prescott, 909-301-7804, there is the opportunity in the phone line for you to voice your opinions right now. I want to play the sound. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. All right, there we go. Bam. So where my Malvies at? David says Dak is our best chance to win this year and probably going forward. There is not going to be a franchise quarterback available. McCarthy needs. We got a 213 calling in. Here we go. Hey, what's up with you? It's your boy West Coast, man. My tablet. Oh, okay. I feel it, man. Hey, this is supposed to be the call-in line to tell me why you want Cooper Rush as your quarterback, but let me know what you got, man.
I'm gonna let you know what I got. First and foremost, excuse my language, fuck Cooper Rush. I'm getting sick, tired, and fed up of everybody talking about all these so-called fans talking about my quarterback. Dak Prescott is my quarterback. He is our team. Okay, Mom. That quarterback is our quarterback. He's gonna be our quarterback. Live with it. Raise up off my quarterback. Y'all hating Dak Prescott just like y'all was hating Tony Romo. Get up off my quarterback. It's not him. It's the team. It's not one individual. It's a team effort. Okay? I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, been a fan all my life. I've had quarterbacks I didn't like. I've had quarterbacks I do like. But Dak Prescott is our quarterback. Raise up off of him.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say, Dub.
Yeah. And hey, man, OG, listen to me, man. Next time, step outside when you cuss your backup quarterback out, man. We ain't want to be talking like that in front of me.
Oh, I'm outside.
Hey, I love you,
outside.
Oh, I know. I'm just playing with you, man. When we watching that game together, I'm going to the game in LA this week. Even if you don't go to the game, pull up on the tailgate, man. I got you.
At SoFi?
Yeah, SoFi. Don't trip. Just pull up. I got you. Even if you don't get in the game, just pull up. I got you in the tailgate.
I'll be there.
All right. I'm doing the Des Bryant personal corner tailgate too.
Okay, cool. I'll be at the.
All right. Sounds good, OG. I know y'all like them type of calls. Somebody just called me from a 6662 number. I'm about to call you Missouri. I'm calling you Missouri. It is your boy West Coast, and this is the ghetto call line. I got Missouri on the line. Missouri, tell me how we getting rid of Dak Prescott and what we doing better.
What's up? This West Coast?
Yeah, it's West Coast, man.
right, man. That area code, that's Mississippi, big dog. What's going on with you, man?
Oh, it sure is. I'm sorry, man. I don't know my abbreviations. I apologize. Go ahead, man.
All right, dog. This how it is, dog. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan before anything. And I see everybody pointing the finger at Dak. You know what I'm saying? Dak made some. I mean, Dak is the easiest target to blame. You know why? Because he's the quarterback of the best franchise. So I don't understand why people just throwing all this doggone hate on one single player. It's a team sport. Everybody makes mistakes, man. So listen, y'all, to the haters, please, my God, please look at the team before you just look at one individual. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I heard that.
That's all I got. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for calling in from MISS. I appreciate you, my boy. You
All right, bro.
All right, man. So he repping for the whole state of Mississippi. You feel me? He said the whole state. You feel me? Don't play him. Man, I got a 936 calling. I had 936 just called me. God damn, I gotta call this dude back first. Hold on, let me call this dude back real quick. This is the ghetto call line. Brought to you by nobody, because it ain't brought to you by nobody yet. Let's get some sponsors for this, right? Hey, what's up with you, man? It's your boy West Coast. You calling on the ghetto call line. It's your boy. Holla at me, dog.
What's up, West Coast? It's Johnny Gamble.
Oh, Johnny Gamble. Man, and you know what's crazy, man? Whenever I say I need the haters to call in, it's always my real ass Cowboy fans that come in call me. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I put a Avengers Unite on this mug. What? Hey, Johnny, what you gotta say?
We're gonna get that shield strong before they can ever break it down.
I heard that. Hey, Johnny, you got 60 seconds. Talk to me, man.
All right, I'm gonna step on their level for a minute. Okay.
Go ahead.
Bench Dak. I say we bench Dak for our best 5 games of the season coming up and see what happens.
Okay, so
Let
who's your quarterback?
Cooper Rush can do.
Who's gonna be your quarterback?
I don't care, Cooper Rush, Trey Lance, they're both gonna fail. It don't matter who they put. Their best option is Dak. I don't know why they keep talking like it ain't. I mean, what you gonna do? You're gonna watch them fail in a worse situation than what the 49ers look like.
And then guess what? Now you're week 10.
I mean, I say at this point, don't get me wrong. I want them to succeed. I want us to go into the playoffs. At this point, I am fed up hearing the bull crap. I want to punch Stephen A in the mouth every day anyway, and this just fed him more and more and more. I mean, come on. I mean,
I feel
that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm at this point to where show them what they want. You know what I mean? Give them a little taste of it. Give them a little taste of it. And they're going to feel Quincy Carter all over again. They're going to feel what we felt when we had to watch Vinny Testaverde. Like, come on.
My boy, basically what my boy's saying is some of y'all ain't old enough to remember what we done went through.
They're going to remember whenever this is what we had to watch. Literally the best backup in the league at the time was come on, what's our old coach?
Parcells?
No.
Jason Garrett?
The one with Jason Garrett. He was one of the best backups in the league. I will say that. And we had to watch victory with him because he still looked so slow.
Facts.
I'm just being honest. Compared to what we were used to with the 70-yard gunslingers that we were used to with Aikman. I mean, that's what you're going to see.
Jason won one game for us, and that was that goddamn the dang Thanksgiving game. He won one game. We remember one game, bruh. See, some of y'all ain't old enough. Hey, but I got some old folks calling in, man. I appreciate you for calling.
Go ahead.
Appreciate you, my boy. Hey, this is the ghetto call line. That was my boy Gamble. Hey, I got you. Florida, I'm calling you next. I'm calling you right now, Florida. Hey, this is the ghetto call line, brought to you by nobody, unless you want to sponsor it. You dig. Hey, hit that CashApp button, man. Hit that CashApp. Let me know who want to sponsor this. What's up with you, man? This is your boy West Coast. You were talking on the ghetto call line if you were available.
Yeah, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. Hey, you got 60 seconds, man. What you got for us? The nation's listening.
Yeah. My name is
First of all, you're awesome, and I really appreciate you.
Appreciate
But
you.
I really think we need to give Dak a break from this Charger game and put somebody else in there.
Who's the somebody else?
Put Cooper Rush in there for this game, because you know why? If Dak goes in there and throws 3 or 4 interceptions again this game, he's going to be crushed for the rest of the year.
But my question to you is Dak that was the first time Dak's ever had a game like that, right? And then on top of that, Cooper Rush against this same, in the same situation last year, Cooper Rush was not a better quarterback. The only difference is
I'm not
we won the game.
not saying he is. I'm saying to get Dak a break so it
You talking
doesn't
about like
get
a mental break?
Yeah, I'm talking mental break, because if he has a bad game against the Chargers, I think he's going to fold for the rest of the year.
So, but what when he comes? But I mean, my question is this: there's still going to be a game when he's coming back and he's waiting. There's always going to be a next game. So I mean,
we got to put him in against the Giants. He'll score like 5 touchdowns, and his confidence will be built back up again.
Okay. Hey, well, Hey, I'm not gonna disagree with. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't do that. But hey, it's a legitimate idea that you can do. So, hey, man, I appreciate you for calling in, and that's what we're doing. We're taking ideas today, man. You be blessed. You too, sir. Hey, you see that, man? You look at there. Now, I did not agree with what he said, but I didn't chop him either for it. You feel me? 717. I'm calling you right now, man. I'm calling y'all. Hey, this is the Ghetto Call Line. It is brought to you by my boy Michael King and his 145 stars. Brought to my boy Justin and his 145 stars. And shout out to my boy Gary and his 145 stars. Appreciate you guys. Let's see who else. Nobody's hit me on the Cash App yet. So, hey, 717 out there in Hattiesburg, PA, man. It's your boy West Coast. If you can talk to me, I want to talk to you. We on the Ghetto Call Line. What's up with you, man?
What's up, bro? I'm just here to say that the season is a wash because Dak Prescott is ass, bro.
Okay, so explain your scale of ass, because what is good and then what is ass? Tell me what is if Dak Prescott, because a lot of times we just say ass, but I want to know there's a scale, because there's Justin Fields, who's completing at about 57% on the season right now.
But you can't do that to Justin Fields.
No, but I know that. Wait. We're not. Hold up. We're talking quarterback. Now, we can do that to anybody because nobody gets to pick the team that they're on. These guys all got drafted and put on these teams. So we're not going to make excuses for anybody. All we're going to say is for what these quarterbacks did. So I'm asking you, if Dak is ass, where does he fall on that scale? Because if Justin,
he's not a top 15 quarterback. I can probably name 15 quarterbacks better.
Okay, so name me 15 quarterbacks that are playing better than Dak Prescott right now. 14. I'll give you 10.
You said you need a pen?
I know. I said I'll give you 10.
Give me 10.
Go. I'm not giving you the names. I said I can. You don't have to name 15. You can just name 10. That's what I'm asking you.
Oh no! Listen. We don't gotta just name 10.
No, but you said that there were 10 quarterbacks.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Damn near every quarterback in the AFC. If we just gonna start
with not Joe Burrows. Joe Burrows is not.
Joe Burrows having a few bad. So you're telling me right now? Let's be realistic.
Joe Burrows is having 5 bad games.
Prescott over Joe Burrow.
Absolutely, I would take Dak Prescott over Joe. Bro, have you seen what Joe Burrows is doing right now? I think you're going off of name.
Listen. You've seen 2 years of absolute dominance.
I have.
A couple mediocre games. Dak Prescott can't even get past the divisional round. What I'm telling you is this. This is all I'm saying. He's had enough years. We get 8 years. 8 years not a big enough sample size for a quarterback.
No, it's not. Come and tell you why. Because there are quarterbacks. Ask Matthew Stafford. When did Matthew Stafford win his first Super Bowl? And I'm gonna tell you this right here. First up. He was with the Lions, and then he went to the Rams, and the Rams haven't done anything since. Like, look at Peyton Manning. When did Peyton Manning win his first Super Bowl? Like, my question is this: exactly. When did John Elway win his Super Bowl?
Can I give you some pushback?
Shoot.
Because I gotta end this because you're my guy. I gotta end you with this. Can you first and foremost stop putting Dak Prescott in the same breath as Peyton Manning?
But see, I'm gonna tell you.
Nobody on this planet ever said he was this. Nobody, his own mom wouldn't even have told you he was.
But guess what? Now I get to give you pushback, and I'm about to sit you down with this one right here, though, bro.
You guys sit me down.
No, I'm about to sit you. Like, listen to me. I'm about to sit you down.
I never seen one wild play.
Hey, listen to me. I'm about to sit you down with this one. Watch this. Listen how I sit you down with this one. I'm so smooth with it. My
Yeah,
mom,
I'm
hey,
with
listen to me. My mama said I was on the bed one time when I was a little kid, right? I was on the bed, right? And I fell off the bed, landed in a box of glitter, bro. I've been shining ever since. Let me tell you this, man. You tell me that I can't put Dak on that category of Peyton Manning and these other great quarterbacks, right? Well, think
Yeah.
about this. If Dak Prescott was to win a Super Bowl in his first 5 years of his career, he would be viewed as one of those great quarterbacks. Now, think about this. You subliminally are actually doing what you're telling me him I should not be doing. Because think about this, average quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls between years 1 through 8. Name me an average quarterback or a below average quarterback or a guy that you view like Dak who has won a Super Bowl between years 1 through 8. It does not happen, bro. If Dak was to have won a Super Bowl through years 1 through 8, he would be viewed as a Peyton Manning. He would be viewed as a Patrick Mahomes. He would be viewed as a Tom Brady. He would be viewed as a all these other great quarterbacks. You want to know why? Because they're the only ones who are doing that. Sir, I thank you for your call. Make sure you call back at another time, all right? Appreciate you, my boy. I believe in my boy. You have a great day. Say, man, I'm going to just shake my change real quick. I'm going to just shake my change real quick. Shake my change real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like say, man, my mama said when I was small, I was on the bed, man. I was crawling on the bed like this. And then I fell off the bed in a box of glitter, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been shining ever since, man. That's all I gotta say, man. You feel me? That's all I'm saying, baby. That's all I'm saying. Hey, who on the call line next, man? Wax that wax that dude, man. He said Dak over Burrows. Orlando, have you seen what Joe Burrows is doing? Have you seen what Joe Burrows is doing? What's up with you, Bambi Rose? I see you. I see the queen in the building. Robert Moore. Hey, Rob. Hey, yo, this is the ghetto call line. We got over 500 people up in here, man. Hey, let's get this thing really popping, though. We got over 500 people watching right now, man. The ghetto call line is in the building, man. Hey, we was in the building, man, for Cowboys versus 49ers. So y'all gonna let me talk my ish. I saw that ass whooping up close and personal. And I kept it all the way real, too. Hey, shoot. Hey, I got my boy Robert Moore on here calling from 206. What's up with you, boy?
I'm a good player, man. Just out here still getting roasted. But man, I just wanted to say, man, all this let's get rid of Dak talk needs to be like done and over with because it's not even contractually possible. First of all, you can't trade him, and there's nobody on the team currently better than him. So let's stop with the BS. What we need to do is have the goddamn head coach trust Dak and open up the damn playbook like Moore did. He is trying to protect him by calling these BS ass plays. Like, if you gonna ride out, because he knows this is his last chance to get it done because he's out the door. So we know that the Jones didn't even want to fire Kellen Moore, but they didn't have no choice because his offense wasn't showing up in big games. And now it's happening again. So eventually, Mike McCarthy's got to be gone. And eventually, if this doesn't get fixed and the offense continues to be the problem, we are going to have to talk about finding another quarterback. But right now, it's not the time. We still got 12 games to go. Man, that boy better come out swing with that damn playbook and let Dak do his thing and accept that he's going to throw some picks at some time. But with this defense, there's no way in hell we shouldn't be going for it.
Facts. And I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy. Think about this, family. Do y'all think the Dallas Cowboys offense on their best day can score 50 points on the 49ers?
No.
Okay, so even if Dak would have played his best game versus the 49ers, you would have had to score 50 points to beat them. Because what was the final score, OG?
42-10.
Okay, so maybe not 50. We would have had to score 43 points. Do you guys think that the Dallas Cowboy offense on their best day, I'm talking about that day where you shining. I'm talking about that day that you really went and put the crease in them pants. I'm talking about the day that you really went and got them new fresh sneakers and ain't nobody stepped on them. You got no creases in them mugs. You know what I'm talking about, OG? You know how when you walk out first day of school fresh, you know what I'm saying? You know, third period, you're gonna walk by, see that girl you like. So you ain't even gonna put the shirt on until you walk into class. I'm talking about that clean, bruh. I'm talking about baby's booty clean. You feel me? On that day. I'm talking about Jesus is in the stand watching. On that day, do you think that this Dallas Cowboy offense can score 43 points in San Francisco to beat them?
Not on that team, man, especially
No.
this year's team. But I can tell you this though, what really made me angry about number 4, man, is you see it time and time again. We get in high pressure games like this, and I just want to see him have some sort of grit, man, where he just take over and try to wield the team. It didn't seem like he was stepping up at all.
My question.
I know there's a lot of things working against him, but man, you want to see your quarterback in those type of moments, like not throw 3 interceptions at this time. If you take those 3 interceptions and turn them into some sort of points, it's a completely different game. Talking about 30 points, maybe, instead of 42-10, their offense has got to play different now, and our defense can play different. But when we playing from 30 points behind and our QB isn't like helping us.
I mean, think about this. You was 10 points out. You was down 7 before Dak even got on the field. So, I mean,
they fumbled too in the red zone, but they were still able to overcome it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, man, this is what I'm going to say too, man. Every time you've seen a quarterback do these things that you guys want Dak to do, he's always done it with what? Someone else that was doing it. All right, so Dak just says, F it, I'm about to go take over. Does he then throw the ball to himself? Does he then run the ball, hand the ball off to himself? My question is this, like, we preach this Dallas Cowboy, Dallas Cowboy, Dallas Cowboy, Dallas Cowboy, but as soon as we lose, it's only number 4. I'm just keeping
agree with that.
Like
I just think
and listen to me, and I can say, hey, the players have the biggest effect, this, but I'm just saying, like, I see the Philadelphia Eagles consistently surrounding their quarterback with good ass players consistently at all given times. Like, I see that. I see those big players stepping up in big moments. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Go ahead.
You spot on. Everybody else has to step up, and it starts with an effective running game. They should have known deep down inside that Tony Pollard too small, Deuce Vaughn is too small, and the only guy that's really running with some anger is Dowdle. But
somebody,
when it comes time to block for Dak, these dudes is getting shoved around, especially against a team like the 49ers or the Eagles that have defensive tackles that's 400 pounds. They're not blocking those dudes.
Yeah, and let's just be real, man. Let's just be real. A lot of you guys honestly thought that Dak was better than what he was over the last couple years, right? Because who has been the one guy on all social media preaching that you need to keep Dak, or not even around good content? Because listen to me, you like your tight end class. Think about this. How much differently does that game change if Shoemaker catches that damn pass? Like, whose fault was that? Your tight ends have caught your
last game.
Yeah, your tight ends. I know off the top of my head, I know 3 touchdowns that the tight ends have dropped. Like, think about this. He catches that ball. Guess what? You're tied now.
I think West Coast, what people are frustrated about is like you were saying earlier. They've moved on from all of these coordinators. They've moved on from good wide receivers like Amari Cooper and a lot of other players. But Dak is the one person that gets paid the most, and he's the one constant that we've seen for the last 8 years, while everything else has changed.
But it hasn't got. But think about this. Think about this though. It's changed, but has it gotten better? Like, we replaced Amari Cooper. But did we actually replace Amari Cooper with somebody better? No, we did not. We replaced Amari Cooper with T.Y. Hilton, who we didn't throw the ball to. Then we replaced T.Y. Hilton with Brandon Cooks, who we don't throw the ball to. So we replace guys simply because you got to have 11 people on the field. You know what I'm saying?
We also replace guys because of our salary cap as well. And the homie is taking up big chunk at $60 million.
That's not true. That's not true.
They
That is not true.
him.
That's not true. Dak Prescott's not taking up $60 million. That's next year. Dak Prescott's only taking up $33 million this year. So that's in Dak Prescott's not. Remember, Dak restructured his contract at the beginning of the season. So Dak's money is not preventing you from doing anything. Jerry Jones is. Like, think about this. Patrick Mahomes has been the highest paid quarterback for God knows how long. So I'm gonna ask you a question. When you win games, does that make your salary cap easier? No. You still have to, even just think about this. Just because Patrick Mahomes wins game, it doesn't mean that he gets a salary cap break. They still have to figure out how they keep him on the team and how they keep other guys around him. But guess what? Money has never stopped you from doing anything. They said we couldn't sign Zach Martin because of the money, and then we signed 3 dudes after that.
With our salary cap right now, who can we go out to get to help
anybody?
In the run game?
Anybody.
And what wide receiver? We can't get like an AJ Brown or nothing. So
I mean, if he was available, you could. I mean, if you listen to me, there's only 12 games left in the season, so whatever you give somebody right now, it's going to be prorated anyway, because they're not playing a full season. They're only going to play 12 games, and not even really 12 games. They're going to probably play 10. So whoever you get right now is going to get. It's going to be coming. They're going to come in on a prorated salary anyway, so you're going to get a break on it.
So we would have to trade for somebody. So what does he need then? What else does he need?
I mean, to be honest with you, he needs what every quarterback needs, and that is a starting tight end, which you don't have, and a starting running back, which you don't have. My question is this, and then I'm going to let you go with this, because I need the whole comment box to ask me this. Answer this. What quarterback do you know that has a below-average tight end, a below-average running back, and think about this, your offensive line, that was the first time they had ever played together, and the quarterback is playing well. Listen, that's why I never can really go all the way on the deep end with fans. It's because fans y'all just don't remember that stuff. Like, y'all don't remember the video I made about this is the very first time the Dallas Cowboys offensive line has ever played together. This is the first time those 5 guys had ever started together. Then what about the video I made about Tony Pollard is not a real running back? But everybody wanted to give him $10 million to find out. And to be honest with you guys, this is part of the reason why I love fans, but I don't listen to fans. Because it was the fans that wanted to, oh man, Zeke's not, listen to me. I preach. Zeke had 9 straight games with a touchdown last year. 9. Where's those touchdowns going? Where are those at? I would kill to have those touchdowns right now. Dalton Schultz think about this. Dalton Schultz had 71 first downs last year. He led your team in first downs. Dalton Schultz had more first downs than anybody since being a Dallas Cowboy. Where were we going to get those from? And now the thing about it is now everybody wants to say Dak is trash. Well, he probably is trash. I mean, look what the hell you did to him. Like the Cowboys, and I've always preached this. The Dallas Cowboys are the only team that thinks that you can get better by taking good players off the team. The Chiefs don't think that. The Eagles don't think that. The 49ers damn sure don't think that. The 49ers traded for McCaffrey in the middle of last season. Like, we are the only team that believes in this next man up bull crap, bro. And our next man ain't even good, bro. Like I can see if we had the Golden State Warriors bench, but bro, we up here screaming next man, next man. We don't even know who the next man is. Question, who's the next man up? Who's going to start for Leighton Vander Esch this week? Question. Some dude. Law Nation's going to make a video and make us all feel good about him, though. Love him. And that's not
be a converted safety.
Facts. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, Benny. I love my boy Benny, because Benny, he don't like me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you this right now. You a fool if you don't believe the Cowboys would be a better offense right now with Ezekiel Elliott and Dalton Schultz. And you can say they washed all you want. You can say they washed all they want. They ain't got to be. Listen to me. I don't need Zeke to be great. I just need that 840 yards and 12 touchdowns he gave me last year. That's fine. That is fine. Give me 12 touchdowns and 840 yards, and he can be washed. He can be washed, because that's all I need. Somebody said Zeke can't do Pollard stuff. Well, Pollard can't do nothing right now. Hey, man, I got other callers on the line right now. I appreciate you for calling in, man. Hey, this is the ghetto call line. Who I got calling in right now? Millard. I don't know. Millard. Let's see. Grand Prairie, Texas. Hey, this is the ghetto call line brought to you by nobody. If you want to sponsor, it's brought to you by the people that send. So if you hit a cash app, appreciate you, my boy. Shout out to my boy Gary. He sent some super chat is on too. Appreciate you. Hey, it's your boy West Coast. Talk to me.
What's up, West Coast Big Star?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Finally, a female called me. I can have an intellectual conversation, man. What's up with you? Talk to me, man.
Not too much. I just tuned in. So I saw you briefly going off on somebody saying don't bring Dak Prescott in the conversation with Peyton Manning and all of these guys.
Did you see how I spanked him though and sent him on his way?
Yeah.
Did I do it? That was professional, right? That was nice.
I think you did a great job because you always say don't bring him in the conversation. People just hate when you bring up numbers and stats because it's so directly compared. All they can say is, well, Peyton had 2 MVPs at that time. And I'm like, well, Dax had statistically better seasons than Peyton Manning. So it doesn't mean, for instance, 2021, Dak had one of the best seasons of his career, but busy saying that he literally regressed and he broke the franchise record. Literally, I think how many? It was like 34, 35 touchdowns and 10 picks. Great completion percentage, but we didn't even vote him into the Pro Bowl that year. So Dak Prescott has had years taken away from him. And, I'm not sitting here going to hate for Dak. I call myself a Dak apologist, but, I mean, obviously the game against the 49ers was horrible. It was horrible by the entire team, but, I mean, Dak played a part in that. There were things that were off. But, I mean, now that we watch the film, we see there's a lot of detailed issues going on.
Facts.
And here's my thought. I literally did a whole about Mike McCarthy and why I think he's going to lead for Super Bowl this year and all of this stuff, breaking down Mike McCarthy thoroughly. But there's been one thing that has swirled Mike McCarthy entire coaching career, and it's that he's fired. And like he's a fake analytics guy. It's just a lot of stuff that he says that sounds good, but people are like, yeah, he's fine. He's not going to do that. And, I didn't want to believe that about my coach. I was fully bought in, completely drunk on the Kool-Aid with Mike going into this season, like fully in on Mike. No question at all. But when I'm seeing that consistently, because even though we're moving the ball, there's been no team better than us moving the ball between the 20. We've still had a lot of execution issues, especially in that red zone, which if there's execution issues, that means that the details aren't being hammered down like he said. And I remember when y'all, all through offseason, Mike talked all about the details, so did Schottenheimer. I remember, shout out to y'all with that great interview with Jalen Tolbert. You, Landlord, and Henny, and Jalen Tolbert was saying that there were these detailed, determined fixes that Mike and Schottenheimer had instilled in him and all of this stuff. But when we're seeing film breakdown, it's a lot of detailed issues. And so I'm saying, Mike, were you lying? Are you not really hammering in the details like y'all claimed that y'all were doing all off season?
Like we still have penalty problems.
Exactly. Like I'm not really seeing when you look at how, and that goes for both sides of the ball, because when you're looking at somebody like San Fran, which these are hard-hitting guys, but one thing that I see with them more than anything on both sides of the ball is they're just extremely disciplined. Extremely. They play very, very football. Our guys, from the way their routes are run, the depth of the route, we're seeing multiple games, wide receivers and stuff in the same area. It's like, Mike, this doesn't look like y'all hammered down details at all. Like, even in our blowouts, it's just not looking at all like we've been focusing on the details. Dan Quinn, too, obviously. And that's why, can't contain the edges. Linebackers can't fill gaps. People chasing sacks, playing hero ball. And so I really just have I'm really now have a question mark, a huge question mark on Mike McCarthy. And honestly, Dan Quinn too, that I didn't think that I would have, because I'm like, what actually are y'all doing? I hate to say that, but, and I hate to perpetuate the narrative that Mike is a liar, but I'm just not seeing it. Everything that y'all said that y'all were doing in the off season, I'm not seeing it on the.
Yeah.
And then I watched the breakdown that Landlord did today. And there's just I forgot where I was going with the breakdown, which it was a great breakdown by Landlord, but it's just how this West Coast offense as well is like taking away Dak's ability to kind of read the field, because West Coast is a lot of 1, 2, 3 step drop, boom, the ball's out. And so it's like a lot of Dak's not really reading the field like he used to, and like we know he can, because it's predicated on just go to your first read, you get that ball out. And that's why on film, we're like, oh my God, Ferguson, he leaked out. He was wide open. Oh, shoot, look at Brandon Cooks. He's wide open in the middle of the field. And that seemed like he just didn't even look over there. And I'm like, it seems like there's a lot of issues that are flowing from this offense that I don't really think that we expected. And so when it comes to fixing that, like, I don't know. What do you think about that, West Coast?
I mean, what I've seen in this offense is it looks like a team that is still trying to figure it out. And to be honest with you, I think something that I preached during the offseason that nobody really wants to talk about is like when you get new line chefs and you get new brand new cooks and brand new this is and that, no matter how old the restaurant is, when the customers come in, something's gonna feel different. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I felt like. We played no preseason games together. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, first game out of the season, we got blessed. Why? Because it rained like cats and dogs. So nobody really had to run their offense week one. Week one was literally just who can do the most in the rain. Cowboys didn't run their offense and no pouring down. You know what I mean? It was just get out of there and get. That wasn't a real showing of what we could really do and what we cannot do. You know what I'm saying? And then the very next week, what happens? You get blessed. Why? Because Aaron Rodgers goes down. I'm gonna keep it a buck, Chuck. I think this defense has been the same since week one. I just think that we kind of got looked over because the Rain played the best defense week one, and then week two you didn't have to play Aaron Rodgers. Keep it 1,000. I believe the defense would have shown what we really were week two. I think week two we would have really found out. Oh damn, maybe this defense ain't what it really is.
Ain't as good.
Yeah, ain't as good. And I'm gonna tell you the exact same thing that you were saying is the exact same thing that I'm saying too. My mom always says this: mind your pennies and your dollars will take care of themselves, right? Well, guess what? The Dallas Cowboys have been minding their dollars. Now their pennies are all over the place, and now their pennies ain't adding up to dollars. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just thought that, listen to me, we had a good ass offense last year, right? We had an offense that we needed to make tweaks to go upwards. We made tweaks that go backwards. Now people say, well, if Zeke, think about this. People that say if Zeke and Schultz weren't on this team, we would be doing the same thing. Well, think about this. There was a time last year where Dak wasn't even the starting quarterback on this team, but Zeke was starting, Schultz was starting, and we went 4-1. So if you're telling me that Zeke and Schultz can help Cooper Rush win games, I definitely believe he can help Dak, especially since they won kind of like 67 games with the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and I agree with that. I think with Fergie, I've seen Fergie steady progress. Now that game one was just abysmal by all the Titans. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But I do see what you're saying. I think Fergie needs to get, if we can just continue to build with him. But when it comes to Shoemaker, it's like this. Would you rather have Dalton Schultz and Fergie on his trajectory as your tight ends, or would you rather have Fergie and Shoemaker and Peyton Hendershot?
I would rather have the whichever one is better right now today. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing I've learned in doing this content, and not even just doing this content, just really paying attention to football. We always assume that potential is gonna actually happen. Like, how many times have we just put potential on a kid and it just never happened? This has never happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though we can see that a kid can be this and a dude can do this, and we can see that, and we hope, like Rico Gathers, like Rico had a ton of potential, but never just had the opportunities, never had the, you know what I'm saying? And it just never matriculated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why now, me personally, give me production. Like, I don't, in the, for me, projection is good in the off season. Projection is good in draft season. But when you're in the middle of the NFL season, give me people who have production. Give me people who have flat out played, who know what they're doing. Why? Because the season is too short, man.
That's true. That's true. And I think, when it comes to like the sure-handedness, you're definitely missing that. It's like from Dalton Schultz. And I think even with Zeke, where you're missing Zeke, obviously in the red zone, but obviously helping the change of pace and not having Tony Pollard as a bell cow back. Because honestly, I love Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard, obviously he has shown us that he's not going to break if he doesn't get, if he gets more than 15 carries a game. But to be honest, I think the injury wore on him more than what everybody was saying.
Facts.
Because he still has, he has burst, but that home run hitter in Tony
It's
Pollard,
not there yet.
it's not there anymore. And that's really taken a toll on us. And then now you're breaking down the film more, and Tony Pollard, ball carrier vision is not where it needs to be. So it's like now it's so much pressure on Tony Pollard. And I think, him, the playbook, the amount of times that he's on the field, the blocking protection, everything, I think it's kind of too much for him because he's never had to play that role. And I think, I personally think Mike needs to be putting Rico Dowdle on the field more. Like, I would like Rico to be getting at least 10 carries per game. I would like to see Hunter Lipke a little bit more. There's got to be specialized packages with Deuce. But I think when you have a lead back like Tony Pollard, he can get more carries than the other, but he should not be getting majority of the carries. And then we're only giving Rico like 4 carries a game. Because Rico has really been running hard. And I really think that if we gave him more tick, even in this 49ers game, like he's making something out of nothing. We saw that in the Cards game. He's able to make something out of nothing. And we were used to Tony Pollard being that way. But unfortunately, I don't know, the injury, or maybe the amount of carries is wear and tear on his body. But he's just not that guy anymore. And it's like, I don't really want Tony Pollard if he can't be that home run hitting guy that he was.
Yeah, because he doesn't really provide you anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, but like, if he cannot be explosive and run for 60, 70-yard gains, I really don't know. I just don't. I'm like, why do we got him on the field? Like, he's not really giving you anything that that we knew about him in the past. And even when it's coming to screenplays and stuff like that, we're getting them out in space, but it's like he's not really shaking guys no more. I just don't know, but he don't look right to me. Maybe he looks right to other people, but Tony Pollard does not look right, and that's also taking a toll on our offense.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something else before I let you go. I'm gonna tell you something else too. If you're a defense, we have officially made our play calling ridiculously predictable by how we bring guys in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, because since we don't have one running back that's able to do everything, or at least make it feel like you're doing everything, you have 4 different running backs coming in. Protection has to be different every time. Why? Because this guy doesn't block as good as this guy. That guy, like, what's crazy? They might have simplified play calling, but now the freaking the players, and when they're on the field, is more exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that got to do with 4 different running backs who all block different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of change overhaul. We're hoping that Mike and Dan Quinn is like, we need to go back to the drawing board. The last thing I would say is we need linebackers. We need linebackers.
Facts.
Really, really, really.
We needed
really
linebackers
bad.
before this game.
Yeah, like we need linebackers really, really bad. When you see that, and your safeties are literally stopping the run, not run support, but they're stopping the run, that is just not sustainable. It's going to be injuries that are going to flow from that. It's too much. We need actual linebackers to actually be able to control the middle of our field.
Facts.
And we don't have that right now. And I think that's why if you really want to know why is this defense struggling so much, it's because of that.
Yep.
And we saw Bell, he can come down and field, but in coverage, he don't know what to do in the linebacker position because you have to study. If you want to be a good linebacker, you really have to know the playbook and you have to study film.
Yeah.
And like you just throwing Bell, who was a safety his whole life, that linebacker, like that's like the Keanu Neal experiment. Like it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. And think about this: Keanu Neal's playing safety now.
Yeah, because
just like I told y'all.
Yeah, but anyway, I'll let you go, West Coast. I appreciate you taking the call.
Appreciate you too. Hey, man, some of y'all is just going, like, some of y'all grown ass men need to just go get some attention. He says this can't. First off, Tony Pollard's never gotten 30 carries this year. He got 23. He has 18 carries over the last 2 weeks. And this past week, he had 8 carries for 40 some yards. No, he wouldn't deserve more carries. John Holloway, what's up with you, John? It's your boy West Coast. Talk to me.
What's up, my guy?
What's up with you, man?
Yeah, I honestly say I love what you're doing, man. Good one, you know this game of football.
Appreciate you, sir.
And one thing I know, Sundays night we got our asses.
Yeah, we did.
We stopped them. We just couldn't get like I'm a defensive coordinator. I'm out of high school. When your defense on the field more than the offense, no matter what level it is, it's gonna be some problems.
Yeah, it is.
And my main thing is, I think the offense together. We just need to change some stuff, but I'm more worried about the defense because it seems like DQ ain't making no adjustments, bro.
Facts. I know he had no adjustments for Kittle. Like he could have just made that adjustment. Like he could have just made that adjustment alone could have been. Because think about this. It's crazy that you lose. They score 42 points, and that's with the Christian McCaffrey stayed under 50 yards. What did Deebo Samuel have in this game? He didn't have no 150 yards. Where did 42 points come from?
Yeah, 50. Receiving 55 or something like that, and 30 yards rushing.
We held both of them under 125 yards together. Where'd the 40 points come from?
Kittle.
Facts.
And short fields. And they didn't kick. We didn't hold one field goal. That's unusual. At least a couple kick field goals. And another thing, I just think we got out schemed also.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like Shanahan was really working on this play sheet for about two, 3 weeks. Because he knew the other game, like, we probably going to win, but him and DQ know each other as it seemed like he had all his other teams. I got this balance. Anything we did, they capitalized on. He even got a trick play from the Lions game. They used it against us.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, well, I appreciate you for calling us. I got like 3 more callers I'm going to get in here before I get up out of here. I appreciate you, sir.
All day, my guy.
All right. Hey, shout out to my boy Dallas Mack with a $5 super chat. He says Cowboys beat Dan Quinn's Legion of Boone in 2004 by running the ball because he played the safeties at linebacker. Great point. Sidney Johnson, it's your boy West Coast. Talk to me. I'm good, man. What's up with you, man? Talk to me.
I'm in the cut like a Band-Aid.
Shoot,
you know I'm a Niner fan, man. I just wanted to tap in real quick, man. Hey, bro, it seemed like y'all was prepared for only certain players, man. Not looking around the whole board.
Facts.
We got other players out there, man. That's why I think that the scheme and the scam on Shanahan's side, bro, is just like he ain't trying to dish it out to these teams that we have been playing. He's only giving, he's digging into his bag to, like for the Cowboys and especially for the Eagles. Like, he's only going to show so much. He ain't going to show his full hand, bro, until it matters. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, just with the Cowboys, bro. Side note, my brother, rest in peace, JD, diehard Cowboy fan.
Rest in peace.
But anytime the Niners and the Cowboys play together, bro, you gotta be ready. You feel me?
Yep.
You gotta be ready. I don't care if it's just a regular season game, whatever it is, bro. I don't care if it's preseason. Like you got to be ready because that's making a statement. But I just feel like, man, the Cowboys, bro, they was just focused on certain players, especially look, y'all held Christian McCaffrey to what? How many yards?
47.
And made him fumble at the yard line. Come on, bro. Like, come on, y'all was focused on those things, bro. But prime time, Kittle's gonna ball, bro. He is going to ball.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Came in this game with 0 touchdowns, left with 3.
Real business. But like, man, hey, that right there, bro, is I ain't gonna talk shit, bro. I'ma just, you know, it's like, I mean, what we did on the field and what happened this past Sunday night, that's enough said right there.
Oh God.
And I'm giving respect. I'm giving respect to my brother, rest in peace. But I know if he was here and the Cowboys would have won, he talk major talking shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's all love at the end of the day, bro. I just wanted to tap in with you. You feel me? And just show some respect to y'all. I just want to say to the Cowboys, hey, y'all hold your head up, man. Y'all got a good squad over there. When it comes to the Niners and the Cowboys, you know you have to show up. If you don't show up, then you might as well not even have came.
Facts. I appreciate you, my boy.
And that's all right, brother. You have a blessed one.
You too. All right, let me see, man. I got a couple more calls on. Let me see. We call Eric Walls on my phone. Hey, it's your boy West Coast. I'm gonna take a couple more calls. I got my boy Eric. Hey, Eric, this is West Coast. Talk to me.
Hey, good, Wes.
What's up with you, man? Talk to me on the ghetto call line.
Okay, I'm a huge Seahawks guy. What can the Seahawks do to beat San Francisco when they play them?
What can the Seahawks do to beat the 49ers when y'all play them?
Yeah.
The first thing I would say, honestly, is you guys need to be prepared to run the ball. And you need to be prepared to run the ball at an exclusive rate, because this is the thing that we do not do. Like, the 49ers linebacking core is ridiculous. Fred Warner is ridiculous. And you have to get Fred Warner and those linebackers going back the opposite way. Because if you don't, they're not going to respect the play action pass. Because the 49ers defense is one of those old school gangster defenses where if you don't earn it, they're not giving it to you. They're going to trust their corners. And that's one thing that we didn't do, since we didn't run the ball. Even if you don't run the ball effectively, run the motherfucker enough for them to at least feel that you're going to drop back and do play action. Because we would not run the ball good, and then we would just drop back on these naked play action passes, and y'all was having free rushers at us, and then Dak is now either throwing the ball. Because listen, Dak never overthrew a ball that he got to set his feet. Like, if you think about it, he never overthrew a wide receiver where he had to actually sit his feet and throw the ball, not once. But when he was running for his life, yes, he did overthrow the core wide receivers 3 times. Yes, he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, even if you're not affecting the game. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know, against this 49ers offense, man, you need to be prepared to tackle, like gang bang tackle. You guys, it needs to be the best tackling game of the year, because at the end of the day, like, we did a good job of keeping, like the last caller said, we did a good job of keeping their key players in line. But it's like those missed tackles, those broken tackles, even in the run game, even when it felt like we had, because if you think about this statistically, we did a good job against the run. But if you watch the game, bro, it felt like they was running whenever the hell they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, one for sure, you have to take their ability to run. You got to take that ability for them to run, and you got to run the ball. And then the third thing I would have to say, man, is you gotta make Brock Purdy get uncomfortable, bruh. Like, Brock Purdy was not uncomfortable at all, man. This dude walked off the field in the same uniform that he walked on the field with. Like, there was really never a time where, like, and I don't know, maybe you guys send more safety blitzes, maybe you guys send more corner blitzes, but whatever it is you got to do, you have to figure out a way to get that young man uncomfortable, because right now they do. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't say that Brock Purdy's not a good quarterback, because he looked good against us. But I don't believe he's a good quarterback. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, we sure didn't get no pressure on him. And everything he did, he wanted to do. Brock Purdy was throwing the ball to wide receivers. Why? Because we couldn't get no pressure. We couldn't get anything. You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to figure out a way to frustrate that young man. You know what I'm saying? And because then you take because if you do that, then you can actually make them ask, like, okay, is he a good quarterback? But we never put him in a position for us to be like, is he or is he not a good quarterback? Because we couldn't get pressure on him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Other than that, man, like y'all gonna get 2 chances at him. Y'all gonna get 2 whacks at him. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see what y'all gonna do. Y'all and I'm gonna tell y'all, you guys are a top 15 offense. So I mean, the number one thing, bro, is y'all gotta keep them. Y'all get to his ass, man. Get to Brock Purdy's. Get to him. You know what I'm saying? Because if he just he threw 3 wide open touchdowns to tight ends, bro. That's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, and another thing I noticed that last year, the first time that he came to Seattle, he actually, after that game, I knew that he was something special because he showed no fear and he came out of Seattle with the win.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Gino's a dog too, though. I like Gino.
Yeah.
Gino's one of those dudes where it's like his journey made him better. You know what I'm saying? Like some guys, his journey of having to go from starter to nobody to barely making it in the league to da-da-da, like it's actually made him a better a quarterback, like, because he's had to learn across the way. So Gino's a dude, like you guys made one thing I commend about Seattle is, man, you guys swapped out your quarterbacks for the right guy and it worked. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all on making that.
Yeah, I mean, how many years how many like in the top 5 in the draft and go with either Stroud or Young or somebody like that, and then Geno Smith is amazing. He is a lot better than I thought he would last year.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man. That was a good call, man. Shoot, beat the 49ers. We need y'all to beat them. Shoot.
We're gonna do this.
I need you to get them at least once. Shoot. All right, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, man, all y'all big dog comment talkers that talk all this big dog crap, long ass comments, 45-word character comments that don't call on the phone. Y'all weird. Y'all crazy to me, bro. Talk all this. Y'all want to say all this stuff about West Coast and who I am and who I ain't. I put my phone number up there for you to really talk that stink, and you gonna sit on your phone and just keep on texting. When you get, I want you to listen to me. Sit your ass down somewhere, because as soon as you get off this live stream, you're going to go in there and try to talk loud to your lady. I'm telling you on behalf of your lady, sit your goofy ass down somewhere. All y'all weirdos that talk all that crap in the comment box, and then I put the phone number up for you to call in and speak your talk, and you be sitting there just texting. Them the same type of people that say they going to do this and that, and when they see me, only thing they ask for an autograph. Yeah, I'm just keeping it all the way 100 with you. All the way 100 with you. Talk all that stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I give y'all avenues to say whatever it is you want to say. Call in. You know what I'm saying? Call in. The loud halls of the world, the Facebooks is call in. You know what I'm saying? Call in. You know what I'm saying? The savages of the world. You know what I'm saying? Call in, my boy. Call in. Let's have a productive conversation about what you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Call in. The call-in line is on 909-301-7804. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all lost yesterday. If you're a Cowboy fan, we all lost. There ain't nothing you're going to say that's going to make me feel better. There's nothing I'm going to say to you to make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we all lost yesterday. And we all got our ass whooped on Sunday. So, I mean, I know it makes some people feel better, though, saying that don't know what I'm talking about. But if you know what you're talking about, call me and tell me. Please. Okay. Well, there go my OG Tim. What up with you, OG Tim Miller?
Hey, what's up, nephew?
What's up with you?
I only have a few things to say. It was like the 49ers were more of a team, played team football. There was more tacklers to the ball, and we missed tackles, and we just didn't play our game.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
But what I don't understand is, if you see something's not working, why are we continuously still running the same stuff?
Because we're weird.
There was no change, no nothing. And yeah, Turpin scored on a nice flip line, but like after that, did nothing.
Nope.
It was just.
You were down 14 before Dak threw an interception too. So.
And it was 3 and out.
Yep.
3 and out. Punt. 3 and out. Like, all I'm saying is, I still believe in Big Mike, but he's got to show me something.
Yep.
I don't know what that something is, but he's got to show me something. You can't take over play calling and say one guy's bad at it, and then you turn around and do the same thing he's doing.
God, on God.
I mean, and he did the same thing Kellen Moore did. Abandoned the run. Didn't even give the run a chance. I know we were down, and I know that's what teams do when they're down. All they do is want to get past that. But eventually, you can't keep doing that because it's costing your defense to stay on the field too long. And nothing. I mean, in all 3 phases, we just sucked. We sucked in all 3 phases.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, shoot, OG.
I don't know.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for calling in. It's also one of my best customers, man. Send that green to him all the time, so he'll let you know how legit. Hey, let him know how legit the tracking is, the shipping is over here.
And look at here. When I order, if I order on a Friday, it'll be here about 2, so like 3 days.
Sure.
And it is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Heard that. Appreciate you, OG.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got 925. It's your boy West Coast. You calling in on the ghetto call line. Sponsored by nobody until we get a sponsor. Let's get it.
Oh, finally got you. This Loud Hall. How you doing?
What's up with you, my boy? Talk to me.
What's up with it, man? Hey, I like this show and everything, but I want to say, as far as the Dak thing, Dak can never get us to where we need to go. I mean, he can't sustain an offense, so that's the reason the defense is getting tired. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Also, I think.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I disagree with that because in this game, Dak was down 7 before he even got on he was already down when he got in the game.
Okay, yeah.
The last 2 games that we've lost, Dak was already down before he even got on the game. Before he even got on the field, he was already down. Those are on the 2 losses we lost this year.
That's true, but also Dak gets the ball after the other team scores, and he always has us in a hole. We can never come back. He can never bring us back. He overthrows. I mean, the receivers are wide open. CeeDee Lamb was open. I know you were saying earlier that the receivers can't get open or whatever. The analysts were saying the receivers don't get open. They're open. He can't see the field. Once he scrambles, it's over with. Interception. Throw the ball too high. You know? So that's my only issue with him. I like him as a person, but I think Cooper Rush could do way better. Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Brock Purdy doesn't have skills like that, but he knows how to get the ball out on the West Coast offense in 3 seconds. Dak can't do that. And if we can bring in Cooper Rush just seems like he can do it in less than 5 seconds.
Okay.
Get it to where he needs to go to.
Now, can I ask you a question? When have you seen Cooper Rush do this?
I think the last out of those 5 games, he was getting the ball out quick.
No, he was not, brother. We was throwing Cooper Rush was only completing 12 to 13 of his passes, man. Cooper Rush won a game last year where he completed 13 passes against the Los Angeles Rams.
But see, that also goes to the point. If you can control the game, the defense can get a little rest.
But
and then we can do some things.
But that's not what happened in that game. And that happened in that game is DeMarcus Lawrence scored on the first play of the game, and we were up 10. We were up 10-0. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. Guess who leads the NFL in comebacks since coming into the NFL?
I know you're gonna say Dak.
I just want to know. That's what I'm saying. Like and then think about this. Dak won 12 games last year. He won 12 games the year before that. That means he's only losing 5 games a season, right? So my question is this: another reason why Dak doesn't have a lot of comebacks is because he wins most of his games. In order to come back, you have to be down in games. You know who also doesn't have a lot of comebacks? Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes does not have a lot of comeback victories. Not at all. You want to know why? Because he has never down. Brock Purdy.
True.
Brock Purdy has one. Brock Purdy has one game where he's been down. One. And come back.
Okay. My issue with that is also too, Kansas City doesn't have way more talent than Dallas does, but for some reason they get it done with like a no-name.
No, Kansas City. No, stop it. Kansas City does not. Kansas City last year had 7 All-Pros that led the NFL. That is not true.
Well, not on offense.
Brother, they had, listen to me. Kansas City they had two first round wide receivers on there in Kadarius Toney. They had the wide receiver that they drafted. They have the best tight end in football. You have the best quarterback in football. They had the receivers. They went and traded for Kadarius Toney. They drafted a first round draft pick in Sky Moore, and they have a first round running back in the Herschel, the kid they drafted from LSU. So we gotta so we gotta kill
more talent than CeeDee Lamb.
Bro, what is you talking?
Lamb,
Go ahead. So CeeDee Lamb, if you say CeeDee Lamb, they have a receiver that's as good as CeeDee Lamb last year. Yeah, they did. And think about this: their third receiver was Juju Smith-Schuster. Like, listen to me, fam. We cannot sit up here and tell us that quarterbacks with mediocre. That, like, I hate the narrative that Dak has to have this super team, bro. Peyton Manning has to have a super team. Think about this: who did Aaron Rodgers have last year, and how did he do? The first year without Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers won 8 games. Is that a coincidence?
Wait, last year, hold on, they won 8 games, right?
They won 8 games.
3 or 4 games.
Huh?
He got hurt like 3 or 4 games, though, right? Last year.
Sky Moore wasn't a first round pick, but he definitely was a first round pick talent. So let's get up. He was a second round pick wide receiver. He was definitely a first round pick talent. Like, come on, man. We got to stop with this. Dak, everybody needs good players, bro. Name me a quarterback that does not have good players that's playing good. Hello? Hello, my guy? Oh, yeah. Anyone who knows football knows that the team ain't got what it takes to go the difference. Just enjoy the ride to the end. Is it? Last caller tonight. Hey, this your boy West Coast. Talk to me. Hello? Hey, what's up with you, man? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, this is Sean. I wrote you in the chat not too long ago.
What's up with you? Talk to me, Mo. You're live.
All right, so I got a question for you, right? And this is keeping it real. Now, I agree with, like, damn near everything you say, right? Like, I agree with you. But I just don't understand, like, how you're so sold on Dak that a guy had 8 years with good-ass teams overall throughout his career. Now, 2017, they weren't that good. 2020, they weren't that good. But overall, like, his overall teams, he had good-ass teams to work. Second week of playoffs, and this dude plays a team that's remotely good. He never shows up.
Okay, ever. So can I ask you a question? So you're blaming the last 8 years on us not winning a Super Bowl on Dak Prescott?
Well, no.
Okay, so then why did you just use that as an example then? Because just think about this. Year one, was that when we lost to the Green Bay Packers, was that Dak's fault? That was not Dak's. 2016. Hold on. 2016, was that Dak's fault? Because you guys like to say Dak hasn't won a Super Bowl in 8 years. Bro, the Dallas Cowboys have not won a Super Bowl in 8 years. Like, think about this. The Dallas Cowboys have not won a Super Bowl in 26 years. Why don't we just put all that on Dak? Like, just think about this. 2016, was that our fault? Was it our fault that the referee didn't see David Irving damn near sack Aaron Rodgers? He got an extra 2 seconds to throw the ball down and go kick the field goal. That was not Dak's fault. Was it Dak's fault in 2017 that Zeke got suspended for 6 games and we go 3-3? What about the next year when he got hurt and he only played 5 games?
Well, how about 2019 when we had our whole team healthy? We played a banged-up, depleted, super shitty Philadelphia Eagle team, and this guy sucked. He was terrible, and we lost to that team for us to even go into the playoffs. And we had everybody healthy except 2019, except one linebacker. We have one linebacker that was injured. Our whole team was healthy, and he choked against the Philadelphia Eagles. And that Philadelphia Eagles team, they were using like
What year was this?
In 2018. What happened then?
2018. What was the Cowboys' record in 2018?
No. 2019.
I'm asking you, what was the Cowboys' record in 2019?
It was what do we end up being? 8-8?
I'm asking you.
That's what I'm saying to you. But I'm asking you a question.
No, I can't. Cause see, I speak from a factual standpoint, right? So I don't remember that happening. So I gotta go look at this. So I'm asking you right now, right? Because the Cowboys, let's see, 2019. Let's see what the results was. 2019. You say the Philadelphia Eagles game. The Philadelphia Eagles game, we lost week 16. We lost 17-9. And then we won the final game of the season and we went to the playoffs. We beat the Washington Redskins 47-16. So I don't know which game you're talking about. And then in 2019, he also beat the Philadelphia Eagles 37-10. So
the very last game in 2018, when you said he was injured, but what I'm saying is the very last game of the season, whoever won that game, they got in. And that's when
Dak had 303 yards though. I don't. That didn't happen. That wasn't that year, brother. Because the final game of that season, we played the Washington Redskins and we won 46-16. Dak had 303 yards.
Yeah. Now, look, can we both agree? Dak Prescott's best year, like actual best year, when he was beating teams and actually mattered, not put up garbage stats. His best year was 2016.
No, his best. No, wait. First off, time out because wait. Stop it. So you're going to ask you a question. When we went to the Minnesota Vikings last year and they were 7-1, that wasn't a good team.
No, they ended up.
Bro, stop it. Wait. You can't. No, stop it. You can't. No, brother. You cannot look into the future and say they're not a good team when you play them that day. You don't know the future when we played them. Minnesota was the number 2 ranked team in football when we played them. You can't now look in the future and be like, yeah, but they weren't a good. No, you can't do that. They had 8 weeks and they were 7-1. Bro, you can't do it. Listen to me. If that's the case, then guess what? The 49ers, everybody they played last year weren't good either. Because guess what? They ended up losing to the Eagles. You can't have it both ways, brother.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, right? Say the Vikings, fine. Why did the Vikings lose to the shitty-ass Giants?
Can I ask you a question? Why did the 49ers lose to the Eagles when we beat them?
Because Brock Purdy got hurt.
And guess what? Guess what? That's the narrative in that game, bro. You can't listen to me, bro. You can't diminish. You cannot. That is not even a legit way of a conversation because you're arguing with information that you know now after the fact. You can't. Let's stop. I'm gonna give you a good example. I'm gonna tell you a great example. Cowboys. Are you a Cowboy fan?
Since I was 9 years old.
Okay, so I'm asking you a question. When was the last, outside of the playoff game last year, when was the last time the Cowboys beat Tom Brady?
They never did.
Never. Now think about this. Was the Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, was that a big game?
Well, at the time,
because think about this.
Time, yes.
No. Yeah. So was that a big game?
It was a big game.
It was a big. Okay, and I'm gonna ask you a question. Did your quarterback show up in that game?
Yeah, he balled out.
He balled out. How many touchdowns did he have in that game? How many touchdowns did he throw in that game?
He had what? Four
5
touchdowns. Right?
Okay, so first off and foremost, now think about this. What was all the information leading up to that game? The Cowboys, there's no way the Cowboys are going to beat Tom Brady. They're 5-0 in Tom Brady in his career. They've never beat the Brady. This is da-da-da. Guess what? Vegas had us an 8.5 point underdog.
Yeah, I remember that.
So think about this. It was a shoo-in that the Cowboys were going to lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right.
And wait, hold up, because you made this whole argument. You tried to use this whole. So, and guess what? Your quarterback, along with the Dallas Cowboys, went in there and performed. So we cannot. Now I'm gonna tell you what fans say now. Oh, but it doesn't matter because that was a bad Tampa Bay. Brad, what is you talking about? That's not the information you know when you play a team. And guess what? And I'm gonna tell you this right now. The Giants weren't no shitty ass team. The Giants are a shitty team this year. The Giants were a playoff team that went on. Think about this. The Giants went on the road in the playoffs, the exact same thing we did. So you can't take that from them. Like, just because we don't like the Giants, and I'm gonna tell you though, that's the number one thing with Cowboy fans. We don't like giving other teams credit. That's why people get so mad when I say Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. Like, we believe that we just top shit and everything, and that's not true. That's absolutely not true. So no, we're not gonna do that.
Shit, Jalen Hurts is a really good quarterback. You might be talking to fake Cowboy fans. You're not talking to a fake one here. I got a question for you. Okay, no, real quick. Back to your Bucks answer. Back to your Bucks question. Now, without being a Cowboy fanboy, right? Like, take all that out the equation. Did you think we were going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yes, I did.
I told all my friends we were going to smack the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because at that point in time, they were a shit-ass team.
No, they were not a shit-ass team. No, they were not. No, they were not, bro. No. Okay, so what? Their last 3 games. Tell me what. No, I'm going to ask you this because I'm going to tell you this right now because you're just spitting out stuff. What was their record in the last 4 games? What was their record? What did they have to do to get into the playoffs? What did the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have to do to get in the playoffs?
They beat the Saints. They had to beat the Saints to get in the playoffs. Had they lost
their last 4 games, what did they do?
I don't know what they did the last 4 games. But
all right. Okay. All right. So then, so basically, the Cowboys just beat a bad team in the playoffs. It's all good, brother. We can agree to disagree, man. So basically, what you're saying is the only good team that the Cowboys played all last year was the 49ers.
I mean, yeah. If you want to look at the time against the Minnesota
I feel you. I feel you.
When they're 7-9.
I feel you.
What about Philly? What about Philly?
We beat Philly. What about them? We beat them.
So that was a good team that we.
We went 5-0 against teams against winning records last year. But I mean, hey, it's not. But guess what? They're not winning teams if they don't go in the playoffs and win it all. So think about this. That means guess what? That means nobody beat anybody good except for the Kansas City Chiefs. If you really want to look at it like that, the only team that beat a team that was good is the Kansas City Chiefs because they're the only team that won.
Okay, I got a question that I want you to answer. Right? Do you think we could go to the Super Bowl with Dak Prescott?
I'm gonna tell you this. Do I believe the Dallas Cowboys can go to the Super Bowl with any quarterback? Yes. And I'm gonna tell you this right. I'm gonna ask you this: who am I to look into the future to tell you what I can do with a team, bro? I am a regular ass dude. Like, who are you? Like, why do you fans look in week 5 and skip all the way to hell to February? Like, don't you want to enjoy? No. I'm asking you this question. I'm asking you this question. I'm gonna tell you this right here. There's not enough data to even ask that question. Because
yes, there is.
No, there's not. No, there is not. No, there is not. Because you don't know. You know there is not. There's not enough data. Bro, there's not enough data. Okay, so then why did it take Matthew Stafford 11 years? Why did it take Peyton Manning 7 years? Why did it take these other quarterbacks all these other years?
Let me tell you. So the Detroit Lions, the reason why I took Matthew Stafford is because throughout his whole career, except maybe one, their overall and the only time that they had a good team is when we beat them in the playoffs with Tony Romo. Matthew Stafford, that's a horrible example. Reason why is because
so since he's been on the Rams, he won it once. What's happened since then?
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
The Rams have been in the same situation as the Detroit Lions. So what's been the difference? What has been this is no. So my question, I'm asking you guys this question.
I'm trying to tell you, you're cutting me off. Listen, he played on a shit ass Detroit Lions team that they never brought him over no talent. The second he played with talent in the Rams, he won the Super Bowl. But yet Dak, on the other hand, throughout his whole career, he got to play with a lot of talent with nothing to show for it.
What? Okay, so I'm asking you a question.
Imagine if Dak played on that Detroit Lions team. They would be garbage if Dak played on that Detroit Lions team because he can't elevate nobody.
Okay, now this is what I'm gonna say. First off, Dak can elevate people because Dak has not. When was it? I'm gonna tell you this right here. He had Amari Cooper. We traded for Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper was not looked at no number 1 wide receiver when we traded for him. Amari Cooper had the best season of his career with Dak Prescott. He got Michael Gallup that don't nobody know about. He had a T.Y. Hilton that don't nobody know about. What you talking about elevating? Name a top tight end that Dak Prescott has ever had in his career. Not named. The best tight end he's ever had in his career is Jason Witten. Y'all said Zeke's been trash since he was. Wait, because I let you go for a minute. Because I want to know name all the all pros that Dak Prescott has played with. Name me them. Because Amari Cooper was not an all pro.
Amari Cooper was nice.
Okay, he was nice, but he was not. But think about this. Dak didn't even have Amari Cooper all his year. He had him 2 years. So what did he have the other 8 years? Think about this. The Dallas Cowboys had Allen Hurns. They had Devontae. They had that boy from Buffalo. What's the boy name? Put his name in the.
Cole Beasley.
No, they had Cole. Bro, there was a time where Cole Beasley was the best wide receiver on this team. And you want to talk to me about him not being an elevator? Yeah, wait. Yes, Dak Prescott can't elevate Allen Hurns. He can't elevate James Washington. He can't elevate Michael Gallup. Like a bunch of random ass dudes. Yes, he can't elevate them dudes. Or wide receivers at the end of their prime. Yes. I'm sorry. He can't elevate them. Give Dak Prescott what you give Patrick Mahomes. Give Dak Prescott what the let's wait, and guess what? And think about this. And think about this. Give Dak Prescott. Hold on. Think about this. I'm gonna say this right here. Give Dak Prescott, because guess what, brother? You're actually right in one of your standpoints about Dak Prescott and Matthew Stafford. You're right, bro. Because guess what they did with Matthew Stafford? They gave Matthew Stafford a better team with better weapons, and what did he do? He had an MVP. He won it all. And he also, was it a coincidence, you think, that he had the MVP, the league defensive player on one side of the field, and he had the league offensive player on his side of the field? You don't think that helped him a little bit? You don't think Cooper Kupp catching 1,800 yards and 14 damn touchdowns helped out a little bit? You don't think Tyler, the damn tight ends that both had over 9 touchdowns, you don't think that helped a little bit? And Matthew Stafford threw 40-something goddamn touchdowns. Who did he throw those touchdowns to? You talking about Dak can't elevate people? You're right. Dak cannot turn shit into gold. But he can turn something into gravy. You're absolutely right. And think about this. Who did the Dallas Cowboys give Dak this year? Oh, they gave him Brandon Cooks. I love Brandon Cooks too. But goddamn, there was way better options out there. Bro, listen to me, bro. They started an NFL, bro, listen to me. They gave Dak Prescott, I'm going to name this to you. His starting wide receiver was Allen Hurns. Behind him was Devontae Thompson. Behind him was Cole Beasley. Behind him was a rookie, Michael Gallup. That's who they went to camp with. And that's who we went 5 games with until they said, F this, we can't do this anymore. Go trade for Amari Cooper. Bro, that's okay. Like, so what? So we got to stop this. Oh, Dak can't elevate. Bro, what is you talking about?
Well, all right, let me answer this. In 2021, in 2021, if you gave any remotely decent quarterback that 2021 team, West Coast, we had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, before Michael Gallup got hurt. He had, Dalton Schultz is a good tight end. He might not be great. I really like Dalton Schultz. You had Ezekiel Elliott 2 years earlier. Tony Pollard. How the hell? And the number 1 defense that was ranked the number 1 in turnovers. How do you lose the first round in the playoffs like that?
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna ask you a question. How much of that do you put on Kellen Moore? Because for 2 games in a row, Kellen Moore played that exact same defense and couldn't score 12 points. So I'm gonna ask you a question. How much of that? Because I'm gonna tell you what fans like to do. It was Bryce Butler. That was that third receiver. I'm gonna tell you what fans like to do. Y'all fans like to cuss out and talk crap about Kellen Moore and how trash he was, and then you get him out of here, and then you're gonna go back and blame Dak. It's like I definitely remember. Wait, hold on. I like
Kellen Moore.
You like? Okay, well there go most of your problem.
I like Kellen Moore.
Oh, what did you like about him?
I didn't. Now, only thing I didn't like is in certain, like for instance, right? Look at last year. Remember that interception that Dak threw in the double coverage going into halftime. So I don't know if you remember this, but going into halftime, it was like 2nd and 3 or something like that. With a minute left, we were already on our 25-yard line. We had all our timeouts, right? So why would you go 5 wide right there, 2nd and 3, with a minute and 20 seconds left? Wouldn't you want to milk that clock a little bit?
No, they were being aggressive. They were trying to get more. They were trying to get points. We were up by 14.
But say you score real quick there. You try to get more points. You just left San Francisco another minute and 20. Like, you had to milk that clock a little bit. You can't go 5 wide, 2nd and 2 on our 25-yard line. You got to milk that clock. That's the same thing what happened with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. You left them way too much time, and you end up stalling out on the drives. But look, the thing is, right? One thing about me, I loved Dak Prescott. That was my favorite player on the entire team. But after 2021 and everything he had to work with, and you go,
bro, what is you talking about? Everything? What is you talking about? Wait, stop! No, stop! Stop saying everything he has to work? Listen to me, bro. We are a factual show. Name the stuff that he had to do that he had in 2021, because you have this hiccup. I just gave you the names. And that's not the factual names. What is you talking about?
2021, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz, Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, the defense that was number 1 in causing turnovers.
And how many turnovers did they get in that game?
That's facts. That's all facts right there. But here's my problem. In that playoff game, Jimmy G played like shit. It took Dak Prescott to play even shittier to lose that game to Jimmy G. And
That's
Jimmy
not true,
G
bro.
played like,
That's not
yo,
true.
Look.
Bro, that's not true.
Yes, it
Bro,
is.
what?
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
I'm gonna ask you a question. What was Dak's stats in that game? Because I'm looking dead at him.
Yeah, but here's
No. Stop.
No.
Hold up, brother, because I've let you go.
West
No.
Coast, here's my problem.
You gotta give me at least one factual piece of information that I can hang on, because I have let you opinionate this conversation for 2 minutes now, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: a factual guy will always lose to a guy with an opinion. So I want to know, give me one factual so I can legitimize keeping you on the phone right now. Because Dak Prescott played way better than Jimmy G in that game. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Jimmy G threw first off, Jimmy G is the reason why you even got the ball back, because he threw the interception to Anthony Brown.
Yeah.
So
what did Dak do in the second half?
You tell me. I'm not answering your rhetorical questions. I want you to tell me. What did he do?
Rhetorical question. This is facts.
So then tell me. Tell me what he did. What did he do? What did he do?
In the first half, we gave up like 13 or 16 points. We didn't start out that good in the first half. In the second half, did you know the only score we gave up in the whole second half, West Coast, was off a shitty interception from Dak Prescott on our 25, and Deebo Samuel, the next play, took it off the screenplay to the house. That's the only score they did in the whole second half in that 49ers game in 2021. That came off a shitty Dak Prescott interception on our 25-yard line. We lost because of Dak, and that's facts.
It's not facts.
That's facts. That's facts, West Coast.
That's not facts. That's facts. So Dak Prescott played worse than Jimmy G in that 2021 playoff game.
Look. See, here's one thing I don't like. I don't like when someone looks.
I'm asking. So Dak is the reason we had 16 penalties.
No.
Okay.
No, that's
so I'm just asking. Dak is the reason why we had those penalties.
No, that's a team thing.
Okay.
But is Dak not the only quarterback that can't overcome penalties?
No, most quarterbacks can't overcome penalties. Most teams,
like
no. Most teams don't overcome penalties. Most teams that have penalty problems are not good teams. That is factual, and that is something that coaches know. If that's the case, why would coaches even care about penalties? What is you talking about? Think about this. The 2 games where we've had the most penalties are also the 2 games that we lost.
Well, that's because we got a quarterback that can't overcome nothing.
But he can't overcome penalties, bro. What is you talking about? What quarterback can overcome 1st and 15 6 times?
So what was the excuse for 2022?
Bro, I'm asking you for this game. What is you talking about? What for this game, bro? My thing is this. As a fan, what is the responsibility for the other 10 guys on the field? Because in your mind, Dak is supposed to do everything. My question is, how is Dak supposed to stop Tyler? I'm asking you a question. Your left tackle had 2 offsides in that game. How is it Dak's fault that he had those 2 penalties? How does Dak fix that? No, but you're asking me that he's the only one that can't overcome it. Bro, most quarterbacks can't overcome that. And think about this. Most quarterbacks that can overcome it, they have better teams. They have flat out better teams. The problem with Cowboy fans is we won't think in our head that they're just better teams, bruh. This was a better team.
There's definitely better teams.
All right, my boy. Give me them stats. Listen to me. Give me one factual stat about Dak in that 21 press. I'll even let you look it up, bro. I'll even let you look it up.
I don't gotta look it up because
All right, well, hey, my boy. It's been nice, my guy. It's time to move on. You have a good day. No. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Penalties was Dak's fault. Definitely Dak's fault. It's definitely Dak's fault that he cannot overcome 1st and 15 3 times. That's definitely his fault. Hey, this is the last call. This is Laura Rickman. Laura, you my last call. It's West Coast.
Hey, West Coast?
Yes, you're my last call. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I wanted to say that I agree with you 100% about Dak. People are too simple-minded. It's a team sport, period. But I also agreed with you on not getting rid of Zeke and Dalton Schultz, but that's neither here nor there. What I wanted to ask you is, do you not see that there's apparently a coaching problem? If you've got it's like a company when you're a manager. If you've got good employees, but you can't get them to where they need to be, and also with the penalties, personally, I think there's some coaching issues there.
Yeah, I could definitely I definitely see that I definitely believe there's a coaching issue as far as that. And people be like, oh, but I thought that was the problem last year. Well, guess what? Then it's the problem this year too. Then you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it is what it is. Cowboys got to do the things that they need to do. But I know that at some point, you have to look at if your quarterback is struggling, then your question needs to be is what did you do next? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this: did I think Dak Prescott played well in this last game? No, I don't believe he played well in this game last week. But what I don't like to do is I don't like when people like to use one game to define a whole dude's career. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, Dak's not going to be able to take us there. Listen to me. If you don't believe Dak's going to be able to take us there, that's okay. But my question is, what's next? What's next? What is next?
Yeah, it's too simple-minded just to blame it on Dak. Dak is not the problem. It's a team sport. There's a lack of cohesion with all the changes that have been made. The offensive line has been losing. Well, San Francisco's got the best team. Also,
facts.
You would think there'd be a problem there with, losing at the line of scrimmage, which they did. I didn't expect them to win. I expected it to be closer, but honestly, I think there's some coaching issues, and I think that might be what Micah Parsons was alluding to. He couldn't come out and say it, but Micah Parsons was alluding to something.
I could talk to him. I love Micah, but he talked too damn much.
Yeah, he didn't come out and say it, but I'm trying to read what he's saying.
Send me that video because I haven't seen. You're the second person to tell me that though. But send that to me if you have that video. Inbox that to me, please.
Yeah, I will.
Because I need to take a look at that because you're the second person that said that to me. Or asked or said something towards saying that same thing. Like, did Micah kind of seem like he was saying something? I was like, I don't know.
He was alluding to something, and naturally, when you have a loss like that, you're not going to be happy, and you would expect that. But I mean, I don't know. I think there's some behind the scenes issues. I mean, the trend in the NFL has totally changed in the last few years. There's the passing game has become a bigger priority. Obviously, you're passing more, you're going to have more interceptions. People act like Dak's the only one got interceptions. All these quarterbacks are getting interceptions. Even the good ones are getting interceptions. It's just so simple-minded to say, oh, Dak's the problem. That's just too simple-minded. People don't know football.
Well, Auntie, I appreciate you for calling in. I'm about to get up out of here, go take a shower, and get to some business.
Okay, West Coast. I love your show, and I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Make sure you call in every time you see the call-in line up.
Okay, will do.
All right, be back. Hey, man, that was the call-in line, man. I appreciate everybody that called in today, man. If you got heard, then you got heard. If you weren't able to get heard, then you weren't able to get heard. I apologize, man. But, hey, man, I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all, and y'all already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace. Never look down because